Hello, viewers, and welcome to the final episode of The Social Point. I'm Linus.
I'm Nero.
And I'm Aiden. And first of all, before we get started, I'd like to thank everyone who has been listening to the podcast. So me, Linus, and Nirav are really grateful to see that impact that this brings. And I think that in these challenging times, just being able to educate others on social matters and just, having fun, civil discussion is the best energy that we can put out. So today's episode is going to be a bit longer. So the first half, we're just going to be discussing more about maybe own future plans, maybe just some things going on in the summer, looking forward into the future. And then it's one of those times that we just reflect on all that's happened throughout the year and throughout the few podcast episodes that we have had. So let's start off with Linus. So Linus, what are your summer plans other than managing, schoolwork?
I mean, for this summer, like between year 12 and 13, it's going to be quite rough. Like, there's going to be a lot to study, but I'm going to, take out some time just to relax, go outside for a bit if COVID doesn't strike back. And, yeah, hang out with my family, hang out with some friends, get ready for year 13.
That sounds nice. So just being able to maintain that balance. So how about you, Nirav?
Yeah.
Well, the second we got back into our summer, I had to write a list of all the studies I need to do, and I've realized how much I've got to do and how little time I actually have for going out now. So I'm just I've spent the first day panicking about that. Now I've started today. I've started my studies and stuff, but yeah, it's just well, other than studies right now, my plan is just meeting friends and hanging out outside, going outdoors. I want to be outdoors most of the time this summer because last summer we were stuck at home most of the time. So this summer I'm looking forward to going out.
Oh yeah, same. I think for me, what I'm gonna be like this week, I'm gonna be taking it a bit more easy, and then from then on, it's just gonna be grinding and grinding and grinding. So I mean, as far as COVID is gone, the pandemic is rather stable here in Hong Kong. Like we're seeing what single
As
digit
long as
of
the Delta
cases.
strain doesn't come and kill us all.
Oh yeah, the Delta strain is really causing some havoc in
Yeah,
Israel,
I don't know.
Australia.
I'm kind of stressed about that strain.
Yeah, but then the most we could do is stay vigilant about it, because right as of now, it's not affecting us in a large
Yeah,
amount.
yeah.
But
Just
then,
wear a mask, wash hands, get vaccinated, all that kind of stuff.
well, assuming you can, since a lot of places are struggling with vaccine availability, so
Yeah, but well, there's still quite a lot of vaccines in Hong Kong, so get vaccinated.
mm,
Speaking of which, have you guys gotten your vaccines yet? Or
many weeks ago.
Yeah, I got my both shots already. So
Yeah, same. For
oh
me,
wow,
it's since let's see, um, since let's see, that's the 20. Since a month ago.
damn, that's I'm still
yeah.
waiting on mine. I'm getting my first one in a week now.
Okay.
Oh, cool,
Like I
cool.
booked
Yeah.
it, I booked it mid last week, and yeah, still gotta wait for that a bit longer. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean after all, if at this point for the travel industries, which is taking a big hammering, if we want to travel, at this point you practically need to be vaccinated because vaccine
Yeah. That
passports and
industry
stuff.
is getting beat down.
And honestly, I find I'm very mixed when it comes to vaccine passports because there's a lot of ethical boundaries that you have to get across. But I think that just being able to just maintaining the vigilance is the more important part. And imposing
Mm.
passports, in a sense, it's kind of infringing, and there's a lot of concern that comes in mind. But then, on one hand, I am definitely looking forward to traveling again whenever that day comes. And
Oh yeah, me too.
yeah, these few days, I mean, what have I been doing? I mean, I was at Ocean Park with a friend yesterday, just spending time with family and stuff, and like just some staycation kind of stuff, just to get away. Well, every once in a while, it's nice to get away every once in a while.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Do you guys think?
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, do you guys think we'll be able to travel during year 13 or just not at all? Because I don't think we're going to be able to. So it's going to be a good year until we can get out of Hong Kong for a bit.
Well, yeah, I think it's really gonna be
It's gonna be hard to say.
too early to tell
Yeah,
Hmm.
because I
if
don't
you
know how
travel
variants
in
go.
if you travel in December holidays, it's immediately back to exams. So that's quite impossible.
Oh yeah, I mean next year we probably can, just because after once we're done with the exams next year, we're basically done with DP. So and we're done at school
Yeah.
until
Oh,
uni
I'm looking
comes.
forward to that.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm
And,
looking forward to that for sure.
and then we got
You
our
and
road trips with friends and stuff. That'll
Oh
be
yeah, but I'm not looking forward to saying goodbye to friends.
oh, not at all. No,
Yeah,
that's gonna be pain.
like for
I was
someone like me, because personally I think I find myself, because I think I attach myself to people easily. So especially close friends that I've had a good relation with for a long time, it's been difficult for me to like just step away from that.
yeah, I get that. Okay, for me, nowadays it's not as easy, but like before, I used to get very emotional. And I've had this one teacher. Sorry, my mic is fucking up. I've had this one teacher. Okay, you know, what, give me a second. I'm just gonna turn this shit off.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. Fuck push to talk. All right, can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Yep. So there's this one teacher I've had for a while. My design teacher, Mr. German, and he's leaving this year, which really had because I've known this guy for a couple of years now. I've had him as a design teacher for a couple of years too now, right? And it's just really upsetting to see him go. Like I don't know. This year I've just been like the past few days. Sorry, like the last week of school, just knowing that he was gonna leave, it just took a toll on me for a bit. Like I wasn't. It wasn't fun at all. It wasn't fun at all.
Oh, of course, because I find that like as much as teachers get flack for their way of teaching, some attitudes, some teachers in particular, the good teachers on the other hand, they're the ones that have the great relations with students. They're the ones that the students always love. They always remember. So saying goodbye is always gonna be something that they absolutely hate,
Yeah,
especially when
like
they actually feel valued by the school community. So
mhm. He's the first teacher I think I've actually been sad to see go. Because even like outside of DT class, we used to have lots of talks about designing, and I'd show him like all my sketches and stuff on Fusion, whatever I learned, I'd tell him about it, or if I found any new applications or anything. It was always great having a chat with him.
oh, let's see. Anyone in for me, but I don't think there's anyone in particular for me that's been leaving this year. But I mean, last year there definitely was,
Oh yeah,
because I've worked with him for like around the music side of things for quite a while. So like since year six, so like 6 years at
which
this
teacher
rate.
was it?
It was Mr. Neomar,
You might. Oh right,
yeah,
yeah.
the primary music teacher. Like even though we're in secondary now, but then I still help him out for like the band session stuff that happens with year sixes and secondary band workings. So I'd
That's
say I involve myself with the music community quite a bit at school.
that's
So
great.
just so seeing him go was was definitely sad and all. But then we all have to move on in some way or another. So
I guess.
and seeing as far for friends in particular, it hits you hard because you've got close to them. They know you. They probably know you the best. Better than parents, maybe not. But
Probably,
okay, maybe yes,
honestly. Yeah.
because they're the same age as you, so you would talk to them about this
Age,
thing.
less strict, can't ground me or anything, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, I mean, because
Yeah.
friends, like, because we're in that same age bracket, so we can at least talk to each other about our own struggles. Not everyone is comfortable talking to their parents about this thing,
Yeah.
especially in a society where Asian parents get that really heavy stereotype of being the unreasonable. You need to be the full mark student. You need to do this and that and all of that. So I think it really so just having the friends is a really good way to just get together and talk
Yeah.
and open
Yeah, I
up
guess.
at least. Because I find that I don't open myself up easily to others, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like socializing and talking, I find myself very much an extrovert in that regard. But actually opening up to people, on the other hand, yeah, for me, it's only a very few select people. I mean, do you guys ever get that feeling that like, like you're never gonna see some friends again, and I know it's just a really, it's like there's an empty void kind of feeling.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because like after Mr. German left, right, I was like thinking, oh my god, if even if he didn't leave, like I'd still have to say goodbye to him the next year, right? And I'd have to say goodbye to all my other friends too. And oh god, just thinking about this is not really great for me.
Oh yeah, but then on the other hand, if you look back at those memories, like you admire that those times that you've had together, and just remembering that and knowing that you're grateful for having friends to support you in itself is it's a happy feeling.
Yeah, definitely.
But then on one hand, for those people who find themselves more lonely, like they've never really had friends, they've never socialized while in school, but maybe it could be that time for them to try branching out. Is it too late? Mm, I think even with if you don't have like actual friends at school or something, that's where all the social media can come in. Some people make great friends through there.
Hmm.
I mean, Linus, don't you have a lot of social media friends?
Um, kind of. I don't really like to consider them as friends, more like people we talk to. I don't know. I don't. I still have problems trusting people online and even in real life. Yeah.
I think over the years I've been able to like work out my fears and all that. Like when I first started talking to people online, because I used to play like this one server with like a close community on Minecraft, right? And it was called Chaotic Prison. And I started like meeting a few people on there, and I'd have to like ask my parents like, oh, can I tell them this about me? Can I tell them that about me? There's always like this little like move up from
Oh, so a
just being a
privacy
stranger
boundary.
to a friend. Yeah, a privacy boundary that I used to struggle with a lot. Now I'm more relaxed with. Like I still know when to keep my mouth shut about certain stuff and when not to. Not when not to, but like when to keep my mouth shut and like what information I can actually tell vs what information I can't tell for
Oh
my own
yeah,
safety. Yeah,
I get what you mean.
it
The
just takes
internet
time.
is a wide realm, and who God knows
Yeah,
what they can do with data.
yeah. So
So
you just
yeah,
gotta wait till you actually
yeah.
trust
So we
them.
have to be careful,
Yeah.
especially with the things we say over the internet, because it's a digital
Definitely.
footprint. So, because for all I know, in 15 years' time, someone tracked back to a message you said when you were 16, and it was really racist.
Oh god. Yeah, like
Holy
I've been
crap,
seeing
that
that
would
happen.
scare the hell out of
That's
me.
been happening to a lot of celebrities actually. Nowadays on Twitter, like fans are going on to see their old tweets and they see like maybe the N word being posted or something, and there's just like a big backlash because of that.
We cancelled on Twitter.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Twitter cancel culture. Oh man,
Twitter canceling. Yeah.
what a mess that can be sometimes.
That thing just
Oh boy.
Well, other than that,
Twitter
since we're in the
cancel.
summer, because in the summer, obviously, we're like, well, basically now, since that it's summer break. But how do you guys manage your workload, manage your time in general?
um. I mean, I'm just like waking up and I'm deciding what I want to do. Like, I already have a list of all the stuff I need to complete. This is what I want to do. I wait till the morning to actually check that.
Oh, I see. Because I think for me, what I do is, I think like for me, I set because obviously I've set a schedule for what I need to do and stuff, but I don't exactly map out my day in the most precise way. Sometimes I just go with my gut, but sometimes that's not a great idea because your gut wants you to procrastinate.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's me.
Mood. I mean, that's all of us in some way or in some form of or another. But
Yeah,
sometimes
probably.
like sometimes I just try to guess set goals for myself. Okay, today if because I think of it, if I get this done today, I don't need to worry about it tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Or sometimes you're like, oh, I feel really burned out today. You know, just take it easy. I'll finish this tomorrow. Then I don't have to worry about it. Or you can take a break or cycle.
Hmm.
Because I think for me, what happens is, like sometimes I just don't have that motive. Sometimes I just really don't have a motivation to
The
work.
motivation.
Maybe it's because of stress. Maybe it's just burnout. I think it's just burnout, if you ask me, since it's been a non-stop routine for the past 8 months.
Oh yeah. I can't believe we're done with year 12 though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like,
it feels like year 12 just started.
yeah, some parts seems like it just started, but if I like think of this one specific memory, like it feels like it's been forever for that one part. But the rest of it just seems like it's gone by real fast. Like starting off online and then
Yeah.
going to IRL and then going back and then front and back and front. Like,
Yeah, like
wow.
damn, year 12 just zoomed by for me.
That
Or
was
Yeah,
one
that's
hell of
how
a
I
time
year.
feel.
flies.
That was one hell of a
And
year.
to think of all the negativity that's been happening in the world lately, despite that, I think I've been doing well for the most part. How about
It's
you
great.
guys?
I think I've been doing much better. Like, I'm going out now. I'm still doing a lot of studies at home and stuff too. At school, I'm focused. But yeah,
Hmm. Well, what has the pandemic taught you guys? Because for me, I think it's definitely helped me, and if it's helped me become more self-aware of my emotions and just being able to cope. Because I find for myself, because I've always been a more emotionally sensitive person, so
yeah,
like I like to, like I don't talk about my feelings much of other people, unless it's like the people I'm actually close with.
yeah,
But then on those days when I'm just feeling upset, because we're in a very competitive cohort in a competitive environment in Hong Kong and Asia. So the systems are competitive. We compare ourselves to each other. We beat ourselves up over it. We think we're useless. Everyone else is getting 45s and there's just you doing this. You're wondering what you've done. Not much.
uh, yeah,
You get that feeling, don't you?
yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think, but then sometimes at those times I just find I need to snap back into reality because everyone is going to have their own way of achieving their goals and everyone is unique in that own sense. On one hand, I find it really annoying. I can give this advice to others, but I can never
Yeah, but
apply it for myself.
yeah, it's always easy to do this because like it's not you that has to take the action. It's just you saying the words. Whereas like yeah,
And
that's what's always
actions can
easy.
speak louder than words. So,
Mhm.
hmm. But then maybe we're just a bit too harsh on ourselves. I know I'm definitely quite
That's
harsh on
true.
myself. Do you
Yeah,
find that to be the same for
Me
you
too.
guys?
sometimes yeah. Like sometimes I feel I'm being way too relaxed and I'm not pushing myself, but other times it's like yeah, I'm not really doing much. Am I?
Oh yeah. I mean, like academically, do you guys find yourselves to be like what for yourself? Do you think you're decent, above average, below average, or you just need to work towards your goals?
I need to work way towards my goal. I think.
I just
Hmm.
need to focus. I can't focus. Like
Oh
I,
yeah,
I can't focus for my life, honestly.
Ah, yeah. I think everyone struggles with that in some way, in some form or another. Like, I definitely do sometimes, but if it's something that I actually enjoy or something that's actually just important to me, like let's say like math, technology, working on like plannings on music for all I know, and it's something I can definitely pay attention much easier to. And sometimes it's just getting that work motivation, I say.
yeah,
But then we need to push through one way or another, but without burning ourselves out. Because I would say I've been feeling a bit burnt out for the past few weeks, honestly. How about you guys?
Yeah,
um,
me too. I need a break, man.
yeah, possibly.
Oh yeah, at least now that it's summer, that means we have more time to sleep.
Oh yeah, a bit of that because now I'm just gonna be staying up late on and then waking up early.
Oh yeah, I'm a late night person when it comes to the summers. My
Yeah,
sleep schedule is really dynamic.
my sleep schedule is just non-existent,
I see.
much like Technoblade. Yeah,
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, for me, like sometimes I can pull a 3 a.m. sleep. Sometimes I can sleep at like like 11 p.m. for all I know. And then some
yeah.
days I literally just don't sleep. Well, I haven't done that in a very long time, but I'd rather not
Neither have
pull
I.
an all-nighter.
I,
I'd
I,
rather.
I think I could easily if I wanted to one of these
Do you
nights.
guys sleep well? Like when you fall asleep, do you sleep well or like?
Um, depends. Some nights, nah. Some nights it just takes a while sometimes.
For
Honestly.
me, it's mostly yes, I would say.
I mean, with for me, I sleep like shit, man. Like I can sleep for 10 hours and I could wake up like looking like I just did like 7 lines of code. Cause for some reason, I like no matter like how many hours I sleep, I still wake up extremely tired, and then there's just no way out of it. I'm constantly in a state of being really tired, and I don't know why it is. In fact, like, I think sometimes I actually feel like less tired with less hours of sleep, and I haven't quite exactly figured out the mechanisms, but I don't know. I have trouble sleeping well, and I also wake up like a lot in the middle of the night for some reason.
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah.
understand that feeling when you actually sleep like 4 or 5 hours, but then you actually feel somewhat energetic, and then when you actually get decent amounts of sleep, then that's when you feel like you're dead. You get what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah, it can be rather annoying sometimes. Like sometimes for me, I'd say I sleep. Personally, I sleep rather well. But then there are some nights where I just can't sleep because God knows why. Sometimes when there's a lot of mosquitoes in my room, my God, they're buzzing around my ears and it's impossible to sleep.
Do you have any tricks to fall asleep? Like, do you count sheep sometimes or just listen to music?
Um, sometimes I just lie there and I listen to music but not often. Usually usually I'm just hugging a cushion, honestly.
I, I mean, that's very comfy always.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very
I don't
comfortable.
do
Hear
that
a
much.
mosquito. Like I swear, if I hear a mosquito buzzing near my ear when I sleep, I go like berserk. I literally go berserk. I can't handle it.
I haven't had that
The most
happen in like a month or so.
Yeah,
it is literally the most annoying, like
Yeah, I can
horrendous,
agree.
horrific sound that anyone can come up with. Like it's like sleep. I'd argue like it's even worse than someone like scratching their nails against a blackboard.
uh, nah, I think that's worse.
I
That
know, no,
or
I argue
Yeah.
the mosquito is worse.
nah, the worst is a fork with a plate. That is just, oh god.
I'd rather hear that than hear a mosquito in my ear.
No, I'd rather hear a mosquito and like close
No,
by.
you're not normal, man.
No,
No one should
screech
be
is
able to
just
withstand it.
horrible. The screech is horrible.
Yeah, but the buzzing is like it drives you crazy.
You can just play music over it, like even soft music.
Because I always get paranoid when that happens because I think it's gonna fly into my ear.
I don't think mosquitoes do that.
Yeah, I'm just paranoid about it.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm just really, really paranoid when it comes to that. That's how I've ended up sleeping on the living room couch a few times.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's unbearable for me when that happens. I
I
really
think I might
don't
do
like it.
that, like sleep on the couch, but just for the bands, yeah, because it is fun sleeping on the couch sometimes.
You know, mosquito lamps, like those things you put like next to it, like your bed, so that the mosquitoes don't murder you. They never work. They never work. I've never once encountered one that actually works.
Oh.
They never work. It is the dumbest thing ever. It's a scam.
Ouch.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. I once like thought that they were useful, and then I put it around me, and all it has caused is pain.
Ouch.
Don't don't
I see.
use them. It's a terrible idea.
Hmm.
Got it.
Got it. But actually, I
Yeah,
think the most important thing right now is just spending the time with friends because let's face it, we've been locked in not because of lockdown, because we haven't really had full blown lockdowns in Hong Kong, but we've been confined to homes for so long that we haven't really had the time to spend with friends other than at school and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So honestly, I just want to spend the summer being productive, of course, just taking time for myself and also spending the time we have left with friends because we only have like a year more.
Oh god. Yeah.
And just that thought of that scares me
Yeah.
because I don't really take like separating from close friends easily, especially when they're like your best friends. Like I absolutely hate it. But then again, we have to move on in one way or another. It'll definitely be difficult, but then I'm sure we'll get through. And after all, life is like a roller coaster anyway. For you guys, do you have any like goals in mind for yourself?
Not really. No. Just get through it. I just want to like have a job one day that doesn't feel like a job, you know.
Oh, so like a one that is kind of more the relaxing vibe kind.
Not relaxing, but something that I enjoy, like designing. I could maybe travel
Isn't
around.
there like
Because if you're just
isn't there like
working, yeah, sorry.
isn't there like a saying that says like it like if you like do what you like, then you don't have to work a single day in your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that's very true.
That's what I want to do. Otherwise, it's gonna be a pain for the next like 30 years just waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
every day,
I
no
mean,
holidays.
everyone's goal is going to be different because some people they want to work for what they enjoy, and for that I say that's good on them, that's for sure. Some people they want to prioritize on the financial side because they want to make good money. Maybe their quote unquote dream job they had in mind isn't something that pays well, but everyone's priority is going to be different. Some people just want to live comfortable. Some people they want to earn good money. So it's going to be different for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know what Aiden wants to do, but what about you, Nirav? Like, what do you want to do in the future?
Definitely designing, like either product designing or interior designing. Because not only because that kind of like allows me to bring my creativity into other people's homes and stuff. Like if they see that like they have friends over and their friends say, "Oh, that's amazing furniture," like that comes back to me, right? Or even then I can be like traveling to other countries. Like I can give my boss an excuse. Oh yeah, I want to travel back to Hong Kong, not to meet my family, but for the culture, so I can get more ideas, and I can just come and like chill with my family and friends. That'll just be great.
And then I know Linus wants to do what, marine biology.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
My worst nightmare is to work an office job.
Oh
That's my
yeah, no.
worst nightmare.
I don't want to do a desk job. That's the best part about like for me. That's why I want to do interior or product design because it's like it is a bit of desk job. Like if you're sitting down on the desk like working on Fusion, but you also do have to get up and do some practical work. Like
Hmm.
actually testing prototypes and stuff. So
I
that's
would
what.
not mind a desk job, but because I want to go be like electrical engineering and stuff. And even then, if I had like a setup at home like I have now, and then on the side I can have like tools for probing, like I have solder stations and like multimeter probing and all that stuff. Now that would be very nice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I think, what do you guys think of these few podcast episodes, this podcast season? Have you guys enjoyed it or?
I mean, it's been great like talking to you guys about any subject and matter, like getting my own opinions out and just telling everyone. It's been great the past few weeks.
Oh yeah, because I like for me, someone like me, I like talking of others and sharing my ideas, and just being able to do that is refreshing. And Linus, how about you?
I just want to talk. I barely talk enough. I usually stare at things in the distance. So, and being able to talk about things is nice. Yeah.
Mm,
That's great. Thank you.
mood. So, do you guys have any final words before we end this off, or?
Well, thanks for being with us here for over 10 podcasts. It's been amazing talking to you guys. And yeah, have a great day and great future ahead.
Sounds good to me. So now that we're basically at the end of this podcast season, so as Nira said, thank you everyone for tuning in, and we've done 10 episodes for this season. Will we continue this? Maybe, maybe not, but we'll see
Maybe,
how things
maybe
go.
not.
Yeah,
We'll see how it goes.
yeah, we'll see how things go. But then for everyone that has tuned in, we appreciate the support, and we just appreciate you listening to free teens just rambling about interesting matters and just the things that we enjoy. And well, maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't, or maybe you're just interested in listening. And either way, that's a lot for us to, and we really appreciate it. So for now, we'll see you guys perhaps in maybe in the near future. So goodbye,
All right. Thank
Goodbye.
you.
bye bye.
Goodbye.